Hollywood Bets Greyville on the Polytrack hosts 8 races on Wednesday, the 6th of January 2021, and 8 fairly competitive and difficult races. As always, with me in the studio is Graham Hawkins. We'll be going through the 8 races for you, starting off with the first race, which is at 12:25. It's a graduation plate over 1,100 meters, where at this early time of recording, scratched is number 4, Canadian Bolt, and the jockey on number 5, Dancing Feather, is Ashton Aries, and horse number 2, Thumbs Up. There is still no jockey at this point in time. Graham, a graduation plate to open the batting, a small field of only 6 runners, but competitive.
Very competitive, and we've said it over and over again, these plate races ought to be a little bit easier, but as we saw over the weekend when the worst rated horse Full Blast came through to win a graduation plate, that the ratings of the younger horses at this stage are perhaps not necessarily indicative, a clear-cut indication of their chances. Very competitive race. In fact, in the first leg of the bipot, this is the first leg of the bipot, I've put in 3 of the 6 runners. And I'm sincerely hoping they don't run 4th, 5th, and 6th. But I've gone with number 5, Dancing Feather, to win it. She's the older filly. She reverts back to 1,200 meters after failing over 1,600 meters last time. She's obviously a very tentative selection. Nice to see that Ashton Aries has picked up the ride. Good form, good filly. She loves the Polytrack. She's had 6 starts for a win in 3 seconds on the track. But obviously number 3, Dandolo, he has his first run since being gelded. After another disappointing showing last time, he's been gelded. He has his first run as a gelding. He's been priced up very short in the market at 13-10. Tony Riverland has always held him in very high regard. Gelding may just have been what he needs, so he could well put this field to bed. Respect for 1, Ziva La Winter, and 2, Thumbs Up. The only 2 that have got a bit to find, I guess, are number 6, Hampton Court, and number 7, Treading Water. But even in the case of Hampton Court, he could certainly run into the back end of quartets. It's a very thin race. There's only 6 runners, so obviously it's tricky in the sense of trying to identify the winner. But the exotics, the trifectas, quartets are not going to pay much here. You just want to get through the first leg of the bipot.
Absolutely, and as you say, you've got the 3 of the 6. Dancing Feather, number 5, has dropped a little in the ratings to an 88. She's a good filly. She has disappointed me in her last couple of starts, as has Dandolo, but you say, as you mentioned, the gelding, that will certainly help. Ziva La Winter's been close up. So yeah, tricky.
Ziva La Winter's been very good since winning his maiden. The 5th to Cold Hard Cash was a very decent effort. Under a length behind Lataba in a competitive handicap last time out. He could be better than he's rated. The best weighted column has Dandola fractionally ahead of Dancing Feather, then a bit of a gap to Thumbs Up, then a bigger gap to Ziva La Winter, but I think Ziva La Winter may be better than rated, and these ratings, particularly amongst the 3-year-olds, are still very dynamic. I think Dancing Feather's rating, although she's been dropped 2 points following that below par effort over 1,600 meters, I think that she will run a genuine race. I think she's the one that got a beat. If Dandolo lives up to his reputation and the gelding has done the trick, then he will be a tough nut to crack.
That's the first race, the opening event, first leg of the bipot. Small field, but competitive.